into it. Now, I want you to stand with your hands down like this. I want you to bring your right arm. I'm doing mirror image, right? So right arm goes up and across the left shoulder, and then it brushes down and back to your hip. Okay, you notice now my palm is backwards on that hand. The other palm is forward. As I bring this up, and it brushes down and across, the other one turns, then it comes up. And across the opposite shoulder, then it brushes down in front of you. Followed by the other arm, up, brush down, up, and brush down and across your body, and your other hand up. And we do 5 of those. On the 5th one, this hand, it makes the Italian high sign, right? So all your fingers are around your middle finger. So as it comes up, there's that Italian high sign. It twists, and it sort of, think like you're pecking, peck, and pull in. So the lung energy is inward, so we're pulling in. The other arm comes straight up at that point. Then what we do is, the palm of your hand is facing sideways when you come straight up. I don't know if you see that. Okay, so the palm of the hand is sideways. And then, bend my knees a little bit, this hand drops, and it comes out towards you guys, and then this one drops, and now I'm going to be like drinking water. I'm moving inward circles like this. Okay? You do that 4 times, and then your other hand will start coming over. So it goes back and forth. Now the important part of that is our breathing. Okay, so like I said, in March and April, I read a report about keeping the lungs strong. And they said in the morning, if you took a deep breath, you can hold it for 10 seconds, the lungs are clear. Because COVID-19 affects the lungs, so without shortness of breath. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm talking about the 5 elements, and as we're entering into late summer and autumn, the earth energy and the lung energy become more prominent. So the earth energy is your stomach, right? Keeping that nice and strong, and your lungs, especially in the autumn. So I'm talking about how we're going to work on the lung energy today to come. And I've shown the hand motion. Now, the breathing, guys, I talked about the breathing. When you breathe in, your belly expands, pushing your belly out. And when you breathe out, your belly contracts, right? Like you're trying to show off the 6 pack abs, okay? Breathing in and breathing out. Now, we got to do that at the same time we're doing this hand motion. Now, the critical thing about that is that we might not keep breathing in to do this 5 times. If we have to do this waving hands 5 times, we'll do that. So what's important is that after you finish breathing in and your belly's pushed out, hold it there until we finish 5 hand motions like this, if you can. So by the time we're here, we're still holding our breath. Then we breathe out, and these hands are coming back like you're drinking water. So this is going to come across 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, this twist, it pulls in, and this comes up. It'll come straight up. All right? The thing is, palm is facing perpendicular to my body, and goes straight up like that. This is going to be right up by your arm. Then this drops down, and I bend my knees, and now I start drinking the water. 1, 2, 3. On 4, your other hand starts going over, and we keep doing this. That happens 5 times. The breath. Then the hand at the armpit drops down, and we drink the water. Okay, so that's going to be the metal energy, the autumn energy, the lungs. Okay, that's what we're doing for the lungs. Again, the important thing about that is to breathe in through your nose, push your belly out, and hold it. Hold that breath as long as you can until we get to here, and then start breathing out through your mouth like you're going through a straw. Okay? Now, before that is the earth energy, the stomach energy. I don't know if I did this before with you guys. I think we just did this action with the earth energy. Right? But now I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging. I'm going to step out, but I'm not going to do a two-hand push. What I'm going to do is step out and drop down as low as I can go. And you can follow me on this. Okay, so this is your right leg. Your right arm is going to come right up next to the right ear, as if you're holding a phone next to you. This is pushing down. This is being grounded. From here, you're going to take the right arm and cross it inside the left arm, and your left arm is going to start coming up. So now they just went, this is 12 and this is 6. Now we make a circle, and when the left hand is by the left leg, it draws the left leg in, your arms cross in front of your chest, the left leg steps out, and we bend down the knees. And then you turn and rock your body, shift the weight to your right leg, drop out, down and out with your left leg, and your left arm comes up by your ear, and the right hand is pushing down. Now the hand that's up is always going to cross inside your other arm, crossing your arm like that, and then you circle your arm. Now the tricky thing about that, this next move is this is the leg that went out, this is the leg that comes in. This leg comes in, and then you're back center. Okay, so the earth energy is about centering and grounding outside. So you shift your left leg, you drop out with your right leg, low as is comfortable for you. Your right arm's up by your ear. The right arm crosses inside and pushes down as the other one hooks up. Then you circle your arm, make a circle, and draw your left leg in with your left arm, and then we're back center. You drop to the right, step out to your left. Push down, this is grounding. Grounding and centering is the earth energy. Then you take your left arm, cross it inside the right arm as it goes all the way down. Now make a circle. This top hand is circling downward towards its leg. It draws the leg in, and then we're back. Okay, so those are the two movements that I normally do with the Qigong that I save the best for last. Okay, I gave you some more simpler movements to follow the first 2 weeks, but those are the full movements that we do in the Qigong. All right, so now let's get started with our warm-ups. That'll be in later when we do after we do our warm-ups with our deep cup, right? So mirror image, so turning to your right and back to your left. Make sure that your hips are twisting enough to move your arms. Your arms are not turning your body. Your body is allowing your arms to go back and forth. Okay, now just shake it and bounce a little bit and back and forth. You don't have to go all the way around with your hands. You just want to bounce a little bit. Okay. All right, now we'll stop. All right, now we're doing our one hand coming back and around. Right now we're going to do both hands. So I want you to put your right hand out in front of you. Push your body to your left, put your left hand behind you. I want you to bend your knees and drop down and have both arms go down to the floor. Your left arm's coming forward and your right arm's going backwards. Twist it to the right. Now twist and straighten yourself out. Twist back to the left. The right arm's in front and the left arm is behind you. Drop down. Your arms pass by your legs. Twist your body and come back up. Twist. Right arm's in front. Drop it down. Go back. The left arm comes up in front of you. And twist. We breathe out here. We're breathing out. And as we come up, we're breathing in. Twisting those hips. And breathe out. And stop right there so that you have, now you have your left arm in front of you and your right arm behind you. Okay, both arms go down to the floor. They go right next to your legs, and then twist the other side, and the other arm is up. One arm is going forward, the other one is going backwards. This is the tricky part about this. Twist to your right, your left hand's in front of you, right hand's behind you. Drop them both down, your body squares up. And now twist to your left, and your right arm is in front of you. Bring it over your head, twist back to your right, put your arms in the right position, drop them down, come up to the other side, over your head, your body is twisting, you're breathing in, and then we're breathing out. And relax. Okay, shake it out a little bit more, bounce. Okay, all right. That's called the watermill. Like a watermill, constantly turning and creating that energy. Okay, now you're going to have to keep wider with your toes pointed out. We're going to do our teacup. Holding the teacup, bring it across your belly, right next to you, and then start leaning a little bit. And now bring the teacup out to me, and then lean back like you're doing limbo over your head. Keep that palm up, don't drop the teacup. Okay, now breathe in here, breathing in. As we're gathering the energy, breathe in. And now breathe out. And lean back. And then breathe in here. And then as your arms going out, breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very good. All right. If you have to modify any of the moves, so okay, this really helps with the mobility and the flexibility and all of our joints. All right, especially our shoulders and hips. Okay, bring it across your belly, and then bring it out towards me. Serve me a cup of tea. I'm serving you guys a cup of tea. Bring it back over your head. Breathing out. Now breathe in. Under the energy. Now breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out like you're blowing through a straw. Good. All right, now let's have the other arm out. And we reverse that action by bringing it into your armpit first, then shoot it back out to your side. It's still upside down, holding the cup. Now bring it in front. Now lean back, and then back out the way you started. Okay? And breathe in here, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. One more, bring it into your armpit, breathe in, and then breathe out. All right, let's do the other arm. Bring it into your armpit, breathing in, shoot it back out to your side, then around, spin, lean back, breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, now we're going to do both arms. I don't know if we did this before or if I showed it to you. Your feet are going to be closer. Your palms are going to be down at one point of this. Try to keep the palms up. When we're doing the two hands, it's impossible. So watch how it works. Both hands come into the armpit. Then they go back out. Now they go back down. It's like all the way down. Then when I come back, now the palms are up to the ceiling and then back around. Okay, so let's try it. Both arms are out. Bring them both into your armpit. Bring them out to your side and all the way down. And then back, all the way back, and circle out. And bring them in, out, and down, and then all the way. And again, bring them in, and all the way down, and all the way back. Let's do one more. In and down. And back. Okay, come up slowly. All right, a little shake, a little bounce. Okay, now we're going to start the 5 elements Qigong. Starting with the spring energy. This is the energy emanating from the east. It's wood, the wood element. Okay, energy moving upward through the bottoms of our feet, up through our legs, up our spinal column, up to the crown of our head. Your tongue is going to go on the roof of your mouth as we draw the energy down through the crown of our head, through the roof of our mouth, and down into the perineum, which is the point right at the base of your body. Okay? So the left hand will be on top, the right up. Your thumbs will be touching, making a circle. You're going to squeeze your toes, your legs, and your butt, and your groin real tight. Pump the energy up. We're going to do a 4-second breath up and a 4-second breath out through our nose. This is the only time we're breathing through our nose. Make sure your belly is pushing out when you're breathing in. Okay, ready? Breathe in, squeeze your legs tight, breathing in, and just go all the way up. Palms facing the ceiling. You can see that. And now bring them down, bend your knees, breathe all the way out. I just want to turn my camera up. I'll tilt it up a little bit so you can see my arms. Okay, let's do that again. Left hand on top. Squeezing your toes and your legs and your groin and your butt. Squeeze all of that. Draw up, breathe in, push your bellies out. Extend your belly, push it out. Okay, now breathe out. Bend your knees, your elbows relax. Make sure you're not interlocking your fingers. Just place your left hand on top of the right. Again, breathe in through your nose. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathing in. This is the liver energy. Okay, and breathe out. Releasing all the toxins and poisons in our body, the liver does, right? We want to keep that nice and strong. Breathe in. All the way up. Squeeze your butt tight. Squeeze your legs tight. Pump up that energy. And breathe out. Draw that energy upward. Again, breathe in. Squeeze tight. And breathe out. Breathe out through your nose. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. And one more. Squeeze your legs tight. Toes. Breathe in. Concentrate on your belly being pushed out. Now breathe out. Very good. Give your liver a little loving. Rub up your liver a little bit. Now bring your hands 2 inches below your navel. And get that. That's the time you end. Okay, one hand behind the back, one hand in front. Squeeze, squeeze. Now today, put your hands on your hip and squeeze in. All right, because the time you end is in the center. Okay, that's center divided, so this locks it all in. Okay, next element is the fire element. All right, we're going to do a little bit more advanced on this one also. My feet and my knees are going to be pointing straight on the first series of coming up and down straight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my heels as I bend my knees. And for the first half of the fire element, we come up and out, and then down and out, knees bend. For the second set of it, my feet are going to turn at a 45-degree angle as I come up, now out, and now I'm going to go down as far as I can to keep my back straight. Your heels will come up each time, right? So try to get your heel up as you go down. Okay? All right, this is the fire element coming up from the south. This is working our heart energy. The energy is flowing outward. So you're going to breathe in for 2 seconds and breathe out through your mouth for 2 seconds, like blowing through a straw. Ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your knees, keep your legs, feet towards the forward, and your heels come up. Straighten out your legs. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Try to pick your heels up. Straighten out your legs. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more in this direction. Breathe in. And then keep moving outward. We're drawing that energy in this time. And breathe out. Okay, now point your feet out. Now your hands will come straight up. Breathe in. And now they go out as you breathe out. Go down. Keep your back straight. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Just go down as far as you can go. You don't have to go as low as me. Breathe in. And breathe out. Concentrate on your belly, expanding as you're breathing in. Breathe in through the nose, push your belly outward. And breathe out through your mouth. Allow the fire energy to spread out, away from you, and surround you with warmth. And breathe out. Good. The heart, right? That was our heart energy. Your heart a little love in there. Okay, bring it down just below your navel. Give it a little circle, and then press it in, and press the hip. You're locking it in. All right, now, next is our earth energy, being centered and grounded. This is the middle earth, and it's the late summer, right? The end of September, early October. But we're getting into it, okay? Drop, put all your weight on your left leg, slide your right leg out, bend that right leg. See how my left leg is on an angle and straight. Right arm comes up to the right ear, press down your left arm. That's being grounded. Take your right arm, cross inside your left arm. We're now at 6 and 12 o'clock. Rotate them around like the hands of the clock. And now bring your left foot in as your left arm comes up. And then your back centered and then your knees. Drop to the right. Drop out to the left. Press down with the right. Left hand by your ear. Cross your left hand inside the right arm. Circle. The right arm draws the right leg in. And then you go back center, then your knees. The earth energy is about being centered and grounded. Shift. Drop down. Be grounded. Cross. Circle. Draw your left leg in. And back. The tricky part is the leg that goes out is not the leg that comes in. Shift to your right. Drop to your left. Left arm is up. Left arm crosses inside the right arm. Your arms circle. Now the right leg and the right arm are drawn in together. Back center. One more on each side. Shift to the left, drop out to the right, drop down, towards the right arm inside. When you get to 12 and 6, circle around, draw that left leg in, and back center, knees are bent, shift to your right, drop down to your left, cross the left arm inside. When it gets to 12 and 6, they circle, draw it in, and back center. Okay, rub up the belly a little bit. Doing a lot of work without breathing in our stomach, keep going in and out. So give that a little loving. Okay, bring it down to your tongue at the end. And squeeze it in, front and back, and side. Okay, next is our lung energy, the metal energy from the west, and the autumn energy. Again, try to breathe in and hold the breath as we do this motion 5 times. Starting with your right hand. Right now, I want you to blow out through your mouth. Now start breathing in. On the 5th time, turn your right hand and pull towards you. Pull in, and the left hand goes up. Now bend your knees, now breathe out. Drop your right hand and come backwards like you're drinking water. And on the 4th one, your left arm is up, it goes across. And it goes down. 1, start breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Now your left hand twists, pulls in, and the right hand comes up. Okay, left hand right by your armpit. Bend your knees, grab your left hand, drink the water. Energy moving inward into you. Now the right hand goes across. Breathing in through your nose. Holding your breath. And pull in with your right arm. Now drop down. Right arm goes down as you drop down and drink the water 4 times. Now the left hand goes across. Breathing in. Arm just comes across and down. Now left hand, pull in, right hand up. Drop the left hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time on each side. Right hand, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, it twists and pulls in. Okay, and then drop down, and the right hand comes back towards you. 1, 2, 3. Now the left hand goes across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drawing that energy in. 5. Twist that hand and pull it in. And now drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish. Okay, so that was our lung energy. That's the trickiest one, okay? But that's the most important one for you guys. Now bring that down to the end. Feel that energy, front and back. Press in, press in, press in. Okay, now the last of the 5 elements is our kidney and bladder energy. That's the north energy emanating from the north. Water energy flowing downward. I showed you this last time. Your middle fingers are going to be touching. You're going to breathe in, push out, and sit back. Like you're sitting back on the toilet, opening up your back. And then you come up, and you scoop into your armpits and drop all the way down, like you're scooping up water and allowing that water energy to flow down. Okay, so remember to sit back and extend out to me with your hands like that. All right? Christine, I think someone's trying to come in. There we go. Okay, all right, ready? Middle fingers touching. And breathe in. Push out to me. And sit back. Breathe out. Now come all the way up. Breathe in. Scoop into your armpits. drop down and breathe out. Scoop up the water, breathing in. Allow that water energy to flow down all over your body. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Breathe out. We're going to do it one more time. Breathe in. Push those bellies out. Breathe out. Sit back. Breathe in. Breathe down and breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Good. Rub up your kidneys a little bit. Then a little loving. Bring it down, around, and on the end. Squeeze in. Front and back. And the hips. Okay, now we're going to open up the hips. I want you to take your left foot, point it at a 45-degree angle. Now I want you to take your right foot, bring it right into your left foot. I want you to turn your right toes to the right. Bring your leg up. Drop it down to the right side. So now you're pointing to the right side. Bring your left foot in next to it. Pick up your left foot, turn, drop back to the other side. So we're going to go back and forth. You're going to land with your feet 45 degrees. Right foot comes in, right foot goes up and over. Left foot comes in, left foot up and over. Make sure you're pointing your toes. That's what opens up our hips. Right foot comes in. You can go as low or as high as you want. You can go very low like that and over. Or you can bring it up as high as you can get it and over. There's 4 more. 1. Put the other foot in. 2. Put the other foot in. 3. And 4. Good. Okay. All right, so that ends that section of our Qigong. Now, today I'm going to do an earth energy form with you. But let's review the Tai Chi that we did the last 2 weeks. Our feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to bring up, and you want to think like you're on railroad tracks, and our good motion is pressing steps. Okay? When you do the pressing step, your front knee is bent. You can see the lines on my leg. When I bring my back foot up to my front leg, both knees are bent. You just stay bent. Then I press and step forward, the heel touches, and now this leg straightens out on the angle. Now this knee is bent. Okay, so we're actually always staying lower than our normal height when we're doing martial arts. Okay, even though I'm down here, even though I'm walking forward, I'm not going from up and down. I'm going to stay low. Okay, so let's try that with the hand motion. Remember, hold the ball and then release the ball. Hold the ball and release the ball. The bottom hand. The bottom hand is always over at the opposite hip. And whatever foot moves forward, that hand goes out with it. Okay? So, quick review. Both hands come up. Both hands drop down, bend your knees. Feel like you're standing in nice premium water up to your waist. Your ball's floating right in front of us. Lift up your left hand. Open up your left foot. Scoop the ball with your right hand over at your left hip. Roll the weight on your left leg. Take the right foot. hand, the left hand to the cross, scoop the ball, hold the ball, press the step through, left hand and left arm are going forward now. Okay, right hand to the cross, scoop the ball, step forward, press the step through, and we do one more. To the cross with the left arm, hold the ball, transfer your weight to your left leg, right leg, step through your left leg. And now we're going to do white crane spread the swings. Bring your right arm across, hold the ball one more time at your left hip. Bring your right foot behind you, and that back leg is bent. Both legs are bent. Okay? Put all the weights on your back leg, which is your right leg. Now your right arm pulls up the front leg, your left leg. For white crane spread the swing. You give it a little kick and we put it down. Your top hand brushes down, and it goes all the way around behind you like the ocean wave curl. Your other hand floats up and over like you're doing with the long Qigong exercise. Take your front foot, step forward, then your knee, brush your knee. Your other hand push. Take your back foot, slide it over to your side a little bit. Take your front hand, fold that over to your opposite shoulder. Pick up your left arm, ocean wave curling. Step through with your right foot. Right hand brushes knee and push. So your left hand is in front of you. Take your left hand, bring it over to your right hip, and hold the ball. Take your left foot, put it behind your right foot. Do all the weight on your left leg. Left arm comes up, right crane spreads its wings. A little kick. Top hand brushes all the way down, comes up and curls up. Your other hand folds up and over. Take your front foot, step forward, brush the knee, and push. Okay, fold your left hand up and over. Right hand comes up, step forward and through, brush knee and push. Okay, now we're going to do ocean wave creation on the beach. Take your right foot, put it behind your left foot. Sit back on your right leg. Right hand goes all the way back. The left hand is in front of you with the palm up. Right hand curl like the ocean wave and hit the beat. Left hand drops down. Left foot steps back. Come up and curl. Turn your right hand up and hit the beat. Step back. Curl up again. Hit the beat. Step back. We're going to do one more. Curl up. Hit the beat. Step back. Right hand comes up only shoulder height, like you're putting on someone's shoulder. Left hand comes up, scoop the ball. Take your left foot, step out, and come up sideways with your arm and drop your left hand on your right hand. Okay? The next move is called draw the bow. So we come up, we knock the arrow, and we draw the bow. We're pulling a bow. Now, turn 90 degrees and fold over. That's cradling the baby. Right arm up and drop it down into your left wrist. Push out. Okay, drop your left right hand over the left and push. Okay, follow your right hand over, scoop down to your left hip, hold the ball, step out, come out sideways like that. Now your left hand come up, draw the arrow, draw the bow, and now fold over, cradle the baby. Now the left hand comes up and drops down, go back to the direction that you were in and push, drop over, and two-hand push. Okay, now face me, bring your left hand all the way over. Put back in your right hand. Drop the right hand down, bring it all the way across, lift it up, drop the left hand down. Bring your arms across, hold the lantern and read the book. Bring your left foot in, Step out with your left foot and push. Drop the left hand down, bring it across, and now bring it up, and drop the right hand down. This is called wave hand like clouds. We're going to come across, and then switch hands. Now bring your foot in, come across, switch hands, and step out, come across, switch hands, step in, but below so you're still in the camera. Come across, step out, and then come across, step in one more time, hold the lantern and read the book, step and push. Okay, so we just did a big chunk, almost half of the whole Tai Chi form. I have three more videos on my YouTube, which I will send to Christine so she can share them with you. The opening sequences stops here. Then the next section is drawing the bow. That's called section 2. I'll have that on there. And then section 3 should be the wave hand like clouds. All right. So that's the. Now when I'm doing it on my YouTube channel, it's not mirror image. But if you want to follow it in mirror image, that's fine. Okay. Or if you want to just follow it as best you can, with my right being your right. Try that also. But now I'm going to do a mirror image form. This is an earth energy form called my hanchi. Literally means halfway to the ground. And that means that I'm going to be bending my knees in this what's called a horse riding stance. I'm sitting on a horse. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to step across and then step out. Step across, step out. Okay? So, follow me. We're going to do it basic, and then we're going to add a little bit of hard footwork. When I step across, my back foot is going to hook behind my front leg. Okay, but right now we're not going to do that. All right, so I want you to bring your arms up so that your left hand is in front of your right hand. Okay, so the right hand is inside, and I want you to keep the right hand inside and twist it down like that in front of your groin. Okay, so your left hand is on top of the right. Your feet are together, bend your knees. I want you to open up your left hand. I want you to step across the other side with your left foot. Put all that weight on your left foot now. It's across your right foot. Bring your left hand up. And now turn the left hand and brush down and pick the right one up. Bring your right foot right next to your left foot. Step out. Bring your right arm out. And open up the left hand. Drop the left hand. Bring the right hand, cut it across, and drop it on top. Okay, so the right hand's on top of the left. Send the left hand out. Send the right hand on top of it. Okay, right here like this. The right hand's on top. You're going to pull in, and the right hand is going to circle underneath the left hand. The hands end up perpendicular. Right hand is inside, circle underneath. See that? My right hand is inside, going to circle underneath, and it ends up horizontal. They're perpendicular to each other and horizontal like this. So check your right hand. It should be palm up underneath your left hand. Okay? Yes, like that. Yes, okay? Palm up like that. Okay, now. Drop it, bring it into your body like that. Pull it into your wrist. Now, drop your left hand down. And you're going to cut across with the fingers pointing down, and then pull them in. You're going to push across with your other hand, and then flatten that hand out. After you push across, you're going to step across with your right leg in front of your left leg. Put all the weight on your right leg. Drop your left hand over your right wrist and push down. Okay, now bring your left foot around behind and next to your right foot, slide out. Pull your left arm out and bring the right arm up. Scoop down with the left hand. Bring it all the way up. Push up and push down with the right hand. Open the right hand. Turn so that your hands go to 12 and 6. 12 o'clock hand goes straight down, and the 6 o'clock hand goes out. It goes out and then back to touch. It goes out as if you're hitting someone in the throat with your fingertips, and then back. Okay, now we're going to take our left foot and we're going to place it on top of our right foot, and then we can go back down like that. We're going to stand longer, one-legged. Right now, we just got to do that. Take your left hand, turn it, and push open the curtain. And then come back and brush up and brush down. Now, your other leg does what we call the figure 4 squat. Your leg comes on top, and then you put it back down. Now, push open the other half of the curtain. And now, take your bottom hand, roll it into your body, and roll it on top of your other arm. Okay, so we're like this again. Pull in, take that right hand, which is inside, roll it under again, and pull it to your side. Push across, okay, and follow your left hand, the right hand across, look back to the left hand, okay, drop them both down, and that's half of the form. The other half is just a mirror image going back the other way. So now we're going to do it with our legs. When I step across, my leg will hook behind my knee. Okay? So we're going to hook our leg a couple times, and then we're going to do this figure 4 a couple times. Try to hang in there with your balance. Okay? All right. So we breathe out, breathe out. Come up. Your hands, left hand in front, breathing in. Left hand is in front. Okay, left hand's in front. Right hand stays inside. Push down, breathe out. Open your left hand. Step across with your left foot. Go all the way on your left leg. Pick up your left hand and your right leg at the same time, breathing in. Your right leg is hooked behind your left leg. Switch hands, palm up, palm down. Put your right foot down, breathe out, step out, and open up. Drop your left hand, cut your right hand across, and drop it on top. Extend your left arm out, then extend your right arm on top of it. Pull your arms in, roll your right arm under, and pull to your right hip. Left hand is on top. Drop that down. Cut across. Pull it into your side and push across. Now drop that hand so it's flat. Slide this foot in and step across with your other foot. Okay, now your right foot's in front of you. Drop your left hand on top of your right and hook your left leg behind your right leg. Okay, now drop it down and slide out. Pull your left hand back and open your right hand. Scoop the left hand down, bring it all the way up, push up to the ceiling, and push down to the floor. Open the right hand. Circle your hands to 12 and 6. 12 o'clock hand goes all the way down straight to 6. The 6 o'clock hand goes out to the throat and back. Figure 4, one-legged squat. Looks like that. Bring your knees as much as you can. All right, then put your leg back down. Turn your left hand and push open the curtain. And brush up and then brush down. Now your other leg does a figure 4, one-legged squat. Okay, like a figure 4. Okay, put it down. Push open the other half of the curtain. Take your bottom hand, roll it into your body, and then roll it on top of your arm. Okay? Pull it in, roll that right arm underneath, pull to the right. Push. Follow your right arm all the way across. Drop both arms down. And here. Okay, that's called Naihanchi. I'll send Christine that one also. That one is a mirror image, so that one actually you should be able to practice at home. And that's the first half. The second half is basically the same thing going back the other way. Okay, let's do our Tai Chi form one more time. Okay, so we're on railroad tracks. You breathe out. You breathe in, your arms are coming up, nice and relaxed. Zombie arm. Okay, bend your knees and breathe out. Bend your knees. Hands are on the surface of the water. Lift up your left hand. Open your left foot. Scoop the ball like your left hip. Right foot comes in and goes out forward. Right arm comes out with it. Palms should be facing you. The hand in front of you, palm is facing you. Bottom hand, scoop the ball. Drawing your energy in, you're breathing in. So your left hand should be by your right hip. Left foot slides forward. You press a step action and your left arm comes out. Okay, your right hand is on the surface of the water. Right hand comes across, scoop the ball. Right foot, press and steps forward, and the right hand goes with it. We do one more. Left hand comes across, scoop the ball. Hold the ball at your right hip. Left foot steps through. Okay, now we get to right crane. Your right hand comes across, scoop the ball, but your right foot comes with it, and you sit back on your right leg, behind your left leg. Lift up your right arm, drop your left hand, and your left leg come up. Right crane, stretch and swing. Drop your right hand all the way up and back. Take your left hand, fold it over in front of you. Take your left foot, step forward and bend your knee, and then brush your knee and push. Slide your right foot over to its railroad track again, behind the left foot. Okay, fold over your right hand, your left shoulder, lift up your left arm. Press and step through with your right foot. Right hand, brush knee. Left hand, push. Take your left hand, scoop down to your right hip, hold the ball. Take your left foot, bring behind your right foot, and sink all your weight onto your left leg. Left arm comes up, and white crane spreads and swings. White crane kicks. Okay, top hand brushes down, comes all the way back and up, and folds, curls like an ocean wave. Your right hand comes up and over, fold over. Okay, take your right foot, step forward, bend your knee, brush that knee, push, and slide your left hand out to the left foot goes sideways. Left hand folds over. Right hand lifts up. Take your left foot, press a step through, brush your knee and push. Take your right foot, slide it right underneath your left foot, right behind it. Sink all your weight on that leg. Take your right hand and bring it back. And now our ocean wave is going to hit the beach. Left hand is in front of you. Right hand is behind you. Curl the ocean wave. Right hand hits the beach. Left foot, left hand go down and back together. Right, left hand comes up, curl, and hit the beach. Step back with your right foot. Drop your right hand. That's like the other toe going back out. If the ocean is relentless, it curls and hits the beach. Step back. Come up, all the power of the ocean. And hit the beach. Step back one more time. Now your right hand comes up, shoulder height. Left hand scoops forward. I want you to step towards your left corner, the left front corner of your room. Okay? And your hand is sideways like this now. Now take your right arm, bring it up, knock the arrow, and draw the bow. Fold your left arm in front of your right arm, cradling the baby. Bring your right arm up and drop it down so that it's in your left wrist. You can see see my fingers over my wrist. Bring it into your body. Push to that corner. Drop your right hand over your left. Zombie hands, nice and relaxed. Come back, and then push, double hand push. Follow your right hand down, scoop the ball. Now we're going to go sideways. Right arm going sideways. Come up with your left hand. Draw the bow. Fold the right hand over. Left hand comes up and down to the wrist. You see my fingers. Okay? Then I come back and push. Drop your left hand over your right. Rock back and push the barrel up into the cart. Okay, follow your left hand all the way across. Look back at your right hand and drop it down. When it gets across the other side, lift it up. Drop the other hand down. The top hand, fingers are pointing it sideways like that, and your palm is facing you. Bring them across. Now, make that Italian high sign like you're holding a lantern, and then come up with this hand and read the book. So we're holding a lantern and we're reading a book. Okay? So the top hand, bend your wrist. Bend that wrist all the way down. Make all the fingers together. Yeah, fingers together like the Italian Goomba. All right? All the fingers are together. All right, now, step to the left and push with the left hand. Drop your left hand down, bring it across. Open the right hand, drop that down, and bring up the left hand. It's called wave hand like clouds. This is the cloud, and the bottom hand is the shadow. We come across together. Now, brush down with that hand, and lift up the other hand. Step in one. Come back. Switch hands. Step out. Wave hand like clouds. Switch. Step in. Back around. Roll it so you don't go out of camera. And then step out again. Switch. Step in one more time. Come up. Hold the lantern, read the book, step and push. Okay, so that's all for our session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, I will send Christine the other videos. You guys have this on video now, so you can follow the Qigong exercises on the video if you like, that they have now in their library resources. And I will send Christine the other links. And if you'd like to do the other parts of the Tai Chi, please do so. It's a great exercise. Will keep you healthy. Like I said, I'll be 68 years old in November. Okay, I'm at the same weight I was when I played college lacrosse from 1970 to 74. 74, I started my martial arts training. So it's really been a fantastic journey for me. I love sharing it with everybody that's interested in any kind of aspect of the Eastern culture that is beneficial to body, mind, and spirit. It's a very mindful practice. You have to be aware of how your body is shifting, where your energy is going, how you're releasing your energy. So it's just an introduction to you guys on all of that, all the aspects. But the handout that you have on the 5 elements is very important because of the emotions involved in that, the different organs involved in it. So please take some time and read that over. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope we can continue sometime in the future at the library, okay? Take care, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye now.